Hello, Enrique Espinosa once again. So this is the 6th video in our series on how to program classes objects in C#. Let's learn how to create an array. First step, you need to decide which class you want to make the array of. In other words, what kind of object you want to store in each of the cells. Class can be replaced for a simple type like int, float, double, bool. Or it can be a complex type like automobile, string, vector, etc. After you have decided that, you must write opening square bracket and closing square bracket. Please don't leave any space in between the brackets, even though you see one here. If you do, the IDE will take the space away from you, but don't do it. After you name the array in whichever way you wish, as long as this IDE complies with the rules for naming IDs, it'll be fine. Then the IDE will receive memory space. You know that memory space is created by the new operator, so new has to create a bunch of space, but it needs to know how much. In order to know that, it needs to know what class is it going to be creating space for each cell. So this class should be the same as this other one here. And the number of bytes per class will be multiplied by the number of cells it creates. So dims should be a number, an integer for now. So first you write your square brackets, your number, and your closing square brackets. Please note that the only place where you write your dimension is after the new operator and class, not before. There's nothing in here, there's a number here. Okay, suppose you said that dim was 6. So the new operator will create a number of bytes per cell times 6, indexed from 0 to 5. This is standard in many programming languages like C, C++, Java, and of course C#. Okay, so let's look at an example. This is the program we've been working all over, like 4 or 5 videos already. So let's just complete the exercise by creating a very simple an array of integers for now, and then I'll do a more complex one. So let's say int. I want to create a list of integers, so I'll just write my square brackets. I'll give this array a name, it'll be list, and I want to create a new array of int. And how many of them? Let's say 5. Now, since integer is a simple type, I don't need to create memory myself. The compiler will take care of that. So all I need to do is to initialize things. If I don't initialize the array, C# will take it for me. It will initialize things to 0, but I don't want to have any side effects. So what I'll do is that I'll make a while loop to initialize things myself. So I'll make an invariant, which I'll call loopy. It'll go to 0, and then I'll say I want to loop while loopy is less than 5. Why 5? Because I chose to have my array be of 5. And each time I loop, I'll just call the array by its name, and I'll say which one will be decided by loopy, the index, and I'll just give it a value, which will be, for example, loopy itself. So this array will be initialized from 0 to 4. And then I want to just print the thing, so I'll make a do while. I'll make a while. So once again I have another invariant. I'll say loopx, and it'll go to 0, and loopx will also run like the other one, so I'll just change my indexes. But instead of assigning things, I want to print them to the console. So I'll take the assignment out, and I'll say console write line. I'll send the list loopx into the console write line, and that'll show me the thing. Easy enough, right? So what's happening? Let me just add another comment here just for clarity. Console write line, and I'll say initializing, and here I'll say printing. Okay, create my structure, I initialize my structure, I print my structure. Does it work? Something strange happened. It's not finishing. Why? Well, I had to choose Control X and I broke it, but that's not good, right? So what's going on? Well, I didn't change my invariant, right? So I need to provide something where both loopy, auto increments, and the same thing goes for loopx. It auto increments. Otherwise, if you make a test in paper, a desk statement, you'll see that it never ends. So after I've done these two fixes, here I go. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's for now. In the next video, I'll do a more complex example. Thanks for watching.